Hello,
Hello.
welcome to episode 16 of our Over the Limit podcast. Unfortunately, we're sitting here alone again.
Yeah, we don't find anyone to join us.
No, actually, we have a lot of people who want to join us, but finding a spot on the calendar between Dries' calendar, my calendar, and somebody else who's a motorsport is somehow
Very difficult.
difficult. Yeah, but we have a lot in the pipeline, but we've been saying that for a while, so maybe we should start doing it.
Well, we have a lot of that pipeline. Just now, the winter time, we have time to. Well, normally we should find the spot easier.
Well, we were speaking to René Rast, but it was difficult to find a spot. Mies, Maro Engel, Nick Tandy. I spoke to Jules Guénon. You spoke to... Who do you speak to?
Yellowly, Philip, a lot of the Vanderlide brothers.
Yeah,
They are also in the pipeline, so that's something to look forward to. Maybe it's small.
but we just, maybe in December when everybody's a little bit calmed down or more at home.
Yeah,
We can make that happen.
hopefully.
How's life?
Not too bad. I'm a bit bored.
Already?
Yeah, fuck, I'm so bored. I don't know. My season is almost done. I have one more race in December. Yeah, I don't know what to do every day. I'm gaming a bit.
You can go play golf. You can ride
It's
your bike
getting
with
cold, and riding a bike actually lately. Wanted to go mountain biking. I was going for a walk with my girlfriend and the dog, and during the walk, I had a feeling I would be good today on the bike.
But then I went away 2 minutes
But then
later.
at the end of the walk, it was gone.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not a lot to do. Trying to make sure everything is as good as possible for next year, and
Okay.
enjoying the time off. And you?
I'm still relatively busy, actually. I'm leaving to Bahrain on Tuesday, so in 2 days, 3 days. From Bahrain, I'm staying for the rookie test after, and then we have another test, tire test in Bahrain.
Bahrain?
Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Bahrain. And then home for a couple of days, then Macau.
Oh yeah.
From Macau, we go straight on holiday somewhere in Asia, and then from there on straight to another test.
Busy days.
And then a couple of days off, but then again, we have another test in December, and then before you know it, it's already again Daytona. So not much of an off season, but it's okay. I mean, I had some 2 weeks off now since the last race. So
What did you do in those 2 weeks?
what did I do?
Cycling.
Yeah, but it's becoming annoying. I went yesterday, 3 hours.
Sit rep. It's becoming annoying.
It's cold, it's wet, it's windy. I went 3 hours yesterday, and it was just raining, not the whole time, but most of the time, a lot of wind, cold, and the whole roads are full of mud and dirty, and yeah.
This is actually
Not really enjoying it. But
this is the highlight of the podcast, I think, so far.
Yeah.
In our 16 episodes, we had a lot of very popular people coming around, but I think this is stopping it all. Lawrence is getting tired of cycling.
well, it's the end of the year as well, and the weather is shit, and it's 2 more weeks, and then we go a week on holiday, and then it's...
You take your bike?
No, I'm gonna do 2 weeks. No sport,
No training?
No sport. Not watching my food.
Ooh.
Trying to gain as much weight as I can.
You will feel bad for the first race.
The first race at the end of January.
Yeah, it goes fast.
you know, right? So yeah, it's okay. The entry list of Macau has been revealed
Yeah,
a couple days ago.
it is.
It's not too bad, huh?
The level is high, huh?
Fucking hell, yeah.
The level is high.
Why are you not there? You scared?
No, wasn't allowed. Was not good enough, and
Didn't find any insurance.
didn't find any insurance. Wasn't fast enough to go there. No, I think it was planned a very long time. There was like a Shell car going, and of course Augusto and Sheldon has been racing in the past in DTM like this, so
Augusto won.
they have a link. Yeah, for sure. And Augusto won it a few years ago, so
Yeah.
No, I understand. And to be honest, I mean, I would love to go because I like it, and I feel like a few years ago, I still have something to win or to try to win. But well, maybe next year.
Who do you think is a favorite besides me?
To be honest, I didn't see the entry list yet. I just hear
You
from
didn't see it?
everyone that it's very good.
So Mercedes is going with Marcello, Engel, Juncadella, and Gounod. BMW with Farfus and Van der Linde. Mortara is in an Audi. And then Porsche is me, Earl, Bamber, Kevin Estre, Thomas Preining, Matteo Caroli, and Picariello. Am I missing someone?
There's some Lambos or not? No.
No Bortoflotti. No.
Okay. Yeah, I think
Mercedes is often strong, yeah.
yeah, they have their special engine to go there. If the BMW has some good top speed, it might be difficult to overtake.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. You almost cannot overtake. It's
And,
qualifying the start, and then
Yeah, our downforce anyway is good. So for the first Mandarin stuff, it's always going to be good. Then in the corners, it might be a bit more tricky.
they've never been with the M4 there, no?
No, it's the first time. But also in the M6, you remember a few years ago, it was very fast.
Yeah, on the straight. But I guess
So-
in town it was a bit of a ship too.
Yeah, but
Okay,
you can never pass.
No, it's true.
So I don't know. Yeah, if the Porsche is strong, it's always been competitive there. The new one now, I guess, is even a bit more competitive, maybe.
No idea. I mean, we've never been there with that car, but yeah, I'm with Toro Racing, which is a Chinese team. But
El Toro Racing.
Huh?
El Toro or Toro Racing?
Toro.
Oh.
But I have Mantai people, so it's actually the engineer of Preining from DTM.
Ah.
I guess he knows what he's doing. So hopefully they're prepping the car now and taking it apart and building it well. So
It will be interesting. It's a shame I'm not there, but I will be looking.
yeah, it will be an exciting race. Hopefully, it's incredible. It's what's now? It's 7 years, and still, when I announce I'm going, the amount of upside down jokes, it doesn't stop.
It will always stay with you, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, everybody makes that joke, but nobody realizes, like, I've heard that joke by now already 50 times.
Yeah.
And everybody continues to do it. And they think it's funny, which it is, but if you hear it for the 100th time in 3 days, you're like,
Yeah, it's not
"Ha,
funny.
ha, I'm laughing.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, I mean, I guess will
But
follow me forever.
it will follow you, considering you won the race. So it's a good way at the end. I mean, I will think about it.
Trophy standing there upside down, but
I'll think about it when I'm in that position. Just flip the car and I won. It was a good idea from you. Is that, at the end, when you think about
I
it?
am not too stupid, huh?
No.
Yeah. Anyway. But first we have to go to Bahrain. Hopefully we can.
You think
get-
you will be competitive? What did they change something BOP wise after what was the last race? Fuji?
I have no idea. I don't think so because they said after Le Mans they won't change anything. But I actually don't know. I don't try to follow it because
You're not allowed to talk. About
yeah,
it.
we're not even allowed to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
true. I forgot already.
But I don't know. Bahrain is a very high degradation track. So it's a lot of.
Oh, yeah?
It's very hot and a lot of tire drag on the rear apparently.
The rear?
The rear. I was on the sim 2 days ago. On the sim it was fine, but we have new tires every lap. So.
Yeah.
But apparently Ferrari went testing there and they said it was huge, the tire drop. And we have to do double sins, so
Go soft.
I don't think. I mean, it's quite straightforward which tire you will use, I think, but still, I don't know. It's an 8-hour race as well, so a bit longer. But I've never been there, so.
It's a cool track, I think.
On the sim, it was okay. It's a Formula 1 track.
Yeah.
But, so track limits, drama.
Yeah, but it's fair enough. It's straightforward, no? Just white line.
Yeah,
white
if they're strict, it's okay. It was the same in Fuji. It was alright actually. Anyway, with these cars, you can't run very hard and wide over the curbs anyway because it's. I mean, at least our car doesn't really take it that well on exit, and you want to save your tire. So if you're gonna go
Yeah.
crazy over the exit curb, it's not helping keeping the tires.
And you all have
in shape.
long loaded corners there.
Yeah, as well. Well,
especially
there's
sector
definitely some
3.
corners where you can go over it, but I maybe did in the sim on the last run too.
Are you actually good on the sim?
I don't know. Not.
Because I think I
I mean, there's a difference. You go in the sim. It's a good topic actually. You go in the sim and you. I mean, what we do in the sim is system stuff, trying to prepare like gear ratios and all the hybrid systems you have in the
yeah
car to try different stuff. And then we also do quite a bit of setup.
yeah
It gives an indication. It's not always the truth. Sometimes yes, sometimes not. But the thing is, when you start to drive, you kind of drive how you would think it would be in reality, and then eventually you start to use the sim.
yeah
Like you can cut the curb on that corner, which in real life you would think, oh, that's not possible. Or the traction control is a lot better on the sim than in real life, obviously, because it's electronically and the calculations are perfect. Um, so you kind of start to exploit it. So that's a bit dangerous actually, but I think I'm okay. I try not to get too carried away by it, but then eventually you do it naturally because you always watch.
yeah
You watch a lap time and then
yeah
this is quicker, and then you start doing it. But it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm also not. I feel it does help, especially now the last two races where I don't know the track. It's
for this it's perfect. For the
just good.
rest I also I'm not I don't know
Does BMW actually do it?
yeah we do. I have to go in 2 weeks again. We do, and we do the same. We do all the systems, and then you can try different things, and we also do some setup. But yeah, sometimes it worked. Like we tried something, and then we tried in real life, and it actually was not too bad. But I think from all the times I've driven now, it was maybe the only time. So it's it's a 50-50 thing. I also I don't know. I agree for new tracks and gears and braking points and system checks and things to get used to all the things when you didn't drive the car for let's say a few weeks to get all the systems again. It's good, but I think that's the main topic at the moment.
I used to be very pessimistic about it because in the past we were trying to do like 1 millimeter ride height
Yeah,
on the sim, and you cannot even feel it in the sim.
no,
Or even like one click of roll bar. I mean, I'm happy if I can give an answer on the simulator sometimes. But now it starts to be better. And
they're getting. I mean, it's getting better every year or every so many years.
But
So-
it's so funny. I think I'm not gonna name, but one of the teammates, I was waiting, and it's for those who haven't seen on Instagram, it's like a huge. It's
Yeah,
twice
it's-
as big as this room,
Yeah,
and then there's a window, and there's 4 or 5 engineers sitting in the back, and they have cameras, so they see you driving, like a webcam, and you have a speaker, and I was sitting behind watching, and they did I don't remember what, but they wanted to do a change, which was like a typical, I don't know, like adding more wing, for example, which what it normally does. It gives a bit more balance in the rear, it gives a bit more understeer, maybe brakes better. And they did it, and then they asked the driver from how was it, and he started to give these typical answers like, oh yeah, a bit more stability, a bit more understeer, and then they're like, oh shit, we forgot to do the change. It's the same as before. And I was sitting there like, oh my god.
that's the worst when this happened.
Nick Tandy. But yeah, sure it happened to me as well. I often ask, like, what would be the theoretical change of this? It's like, oh yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's so bad when you give your comment, they're like, sorry mate, we didn't change anything.
Then you want to go home, like, okay. But it's okay.
Yeah.
How was Indianapolis?
It was good actually. We won the race.
Yeah.
Happy with that. Yeah, we were competitive. We were very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive actually.
Yeah.
Don't know what went wrong there, but anyway.
No, it was a good race. I mean, yeah, at the end we won the race. I feel like you're gonna ask something. What do you wanna?
Anything else?
No.
Something happened? Or?
Yeah. Well, okay. I can talk about it. I think there was a small thing between the two cars.
Oh, really? I didn't mean that.
Fuck you. No, there was a small thing between two cars, and yeah, at the end, to make it short, I think
You just hit your teammate off that way.
yeah, it was from both of us not the best thing to do, smartest thing to do during the race. But it was like how do you say, accordion effect, or how do you say it's like you start one thing and then it comes back. And especially with me, you know me.
Mhm.
So if things happens like this, then I'm probably the first guy to hit the rev limiter, which I did. And
That's something I've never done, that hitting my teammate.
Fuck you. Well, you did, huh? Yeah, you did a few times. You told me you pushed off Pile a few times in America.
No, not bad. I once hit off. It would be nice to. I once hit René when we were leading in Fiat GT.
Ah,
I
see.
tried to overtake and he turned in, and then with Jamina and I told.
Yeah. So I mean,
No, I'm laughing.
no, but at the end, it was for sure not a good thing because yeah, you can guess that afterwards there was some calls and talks, and at the end, yeah, I mean, I accept what I did wrong, and it won't
Was
happen
Vincent
again.
pointing his finger?
Well, Vincent, I came out of the car and I knew that because the thing what happened on track, this was not intentional. Everybody laughed at me that it was, but it wasn't. And as soon as I got out of the car, because I've been driving for WRT now for 7 years, and Vincent has been in the limiter to me twice. Once because of a press article where I was just a factory driver or just not at Audi, and I just said to the guy what I thought. We lost the race. I lost the race because of a reason, and I just said to the guy, like, this is the reason. I don't care. It was shit, blah, blah, blah. Then I had him on the phone next day, completely in the limit. I was like, okay, And this was the second time. I got out of the car. I didn't allow to get my helmet off. He said, you go to the box. I see you in 5 minutes. I said, oh, okay, there we go. And then he came, and yeah, it was I mean, yeah, it was a clear talk, and
I mean, it happens to everyone.
For sure it
there.
happens, and it happens to everyone. And
If you're
it's
trying
for
to
sure
win a
not
race and the other car is, you're only fighting your sister car. I mean, you know that these chances where your car is so dominant, they don't happen every weekend. So you want to be the car who wins in the team.
Yeah, for sure.
It's egoistic, but I mean that we're doing sports. If we wouldn't be egoistic, we wouldn't be here sitting where we're sitting. So
No, and at the end, I don't have to go. I don't have to fully speak about it, but it happened, and it won't happen again. And that's it. At the end, we won the race. Unfortunately, the sister car had a small contact with a lapped car, so unfortunately they couldn't be on the podium because otherwise, I think we could have had a nice podium together. But yeah, it was a nice thing. I did it second time now. Last time I was leading Indianapolis, and then I got a penalty. So now to win it, and I got to kiss the bricks, which was nice. This is something special, I think, especially, I mean, knowing the history of the track and everything. I don't think you've ever kissed the bricks.
no.
No. So yeah, that was very nice. So yeah.
Actually sent Vincent 3 middle finger smileys yesterday
Ah, yeah.
because WRT is stealing our engineers.
Yeah.
Second one now, so and he's just laughing about it, of course. But
Well, I'm not blaming him. I mean, he's doing a great job. He's working.
it's fine.
How was Petit Le Mans for you? Well, it was I saw, by the way, to thought about it, I saw I think on Twitter, the argument that Nick had with the marshals.
There's a video on
I
Instagram
was
about
like,
it.
what the fuck? These guys are so rude. I would go also, mate, yeah, I don't need a lot to go in the limiter, and then I
Wow,
would be like, why are you so offensive or so hard?
With all due respect, I love, everybody knows I love America and I love Americans, but an American, or not an American, and generally in America, and maybe especially in Georgia, sometimes a bit more, somebody with authority, like a police officer,
Yeah, they use
you don't want to argue with them.
No.
Like, and that's a bit what you saw with what they did, although they are, you would say, with all due respect again, track marshals.
Yeah, which at the end we love, and we love what they do.
If you don't listen to them, they get like that.
Yeah, but this is I've
Yeah.
never seen a marshal doing this.
No, me neither. I was
And-
surprised as well, and
At the end, I mean, I respect it, and without them, we would not be able to drive safely. But this, for me, they should. I mean, we have respect for them, but they should also. That there was not respect from both sides, for sure not.
yeah, I was surprised to see that video. And I could understand Nick. I mean, I could understand the marshal as well. It's a safety thing, but Nick wanted to stay in the car. He was fighting for the championship. So
Yeah, but he got if they pull him out, it was fine.
yeah,
The car was in one piece.
yeah, I think he could drive. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you can't argue with.
No,
with
you
that.
can't. At the end, he tried and he didn't win, so he had to accept. But just the way that went for me was a bit. That was not so nice. But
Yeah, Petit Le Mans was not. I mean, they were what 5 points behind the championship. Nick and Mathieu, and then also Porsche and the manufacturers. I think they were almost leading. I think when we get in the race, but it was simply whoever finished up front would win
won
the
the
championship.
championship and the manufacturer championship.
And Nick got involved in that accident after 1.5 hours, I think, and then after that it was over. And then the 7 had a small chance to win, but they would have had to win and be a couple positions in front of the other ones. And ultimately, they were quick in the day, but not anymore at night. So it was, not a great weekend, but my weekend started out nice. I haven't done a lot of fuck-ups this year, but I went, first practice was damp. I don't think you even know. And we wanted to scrub tires for the race, and Nick was driving, scrubbing sets, but he was a bit damp. And I mean, have you been out on cold tires yet on this car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not very.
No, it's not easy.
And then Petit Le Mans in Atlanta on a damp track. And I've done it the whole year, so I know what to expect. And I was TC like full and just went out, and it's quite bumpy. Went out at 5, and I had to scrub the tire, so I wanted to have a bit of energy. So I took the corner, was completely straight, and went on power and had a bit of wheel spin in the TC. And then TC, and then all of a sudden the traction controller decided from, we're fine. Here you go. And then it realized, you're not. And it took back again. But like for a millisecond, it released the power and the car went. Cut it like this, I catched it, and then I did like this, and then I was in the wet grass.
And then you went straight in the wall.
No, I drifted for like, everybody was, nice drift. I drifted for like, 5 seconds, completely steering wheel like this on the grass. And then I hit the sign.
Ah.
And it was no damage. It was just the sign was on the wing. So I had to box, and I was like, 5 corners, and I third driver here, shouldn't take any risk. And like, great job. So they changed
5 corners.
They changed the tires, or I went back out on those tires, scrubbed them, not again. So the third run, and again the first.
Oh, mate.
No, wait. The first corners are like ice completely. And so I went out of the pit lane into corner 3, and there's like 55 cars on the track. So I'm coming in, I'm like, I can't do anything. I'm just like waiting to take the corner. Puff! LMP3 car drives in the back of me, the whole rear end broken. I had to come in again. I was like, Jesus. I was like, sorry.
Here I am, third driver. How you doing?
So that was probably the most awful start of a weekend I can remember, but hopefully they forgot.
I met your boss in Indianapolis, Roger Penske.
What did he say?
And very nice guy. I mean, he knows. He knows a lot. He knows who I am. But he, for sure, I said, you know my brother better. And then he had a story about you, about a test in Indianapolis. And then he said that you kissed or you brushed the wall or you hit the wall. I don't know. And then he said, did he tell you like I'm not paying you to hit the wall or something like this?
Well, he came after that. He came in Petit Le Mans as well. He came on the pit stand. I actually get along with him quite well, or very well, I think. But he always makes these jokes with me, which I guess is positive. He came at me, he said, "Hey, again in the first lap, I'm going to start invoicing you the bodywork." Because in Indianapolis, I was there for the test, and I wasn't supposed to really drive. It was a kind of a fuck up with how it was planned. And then in the end, at night, they gave me 10 laps. I've never been there in the dark. So I was driving and just trying to do my 10 laps, and then they gave me like a multi to do. So I went out of the last corner in the multi in the dark, trying to look where I am, and she's steering the multi, and doink. While I was doing the multi in the steering wheel, I touched the wall on the straight line. So I think the IMSA team must think I'm a bit of a moron.
Yeah.
Section.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them, but fucking hell.
Yeah.
I also had I'm not sure if it was Charles or Sheldon. He didn't know who he was. And I was like, guys, me, Augusto, Philip, Maxime, Martin.
Didn't know who Roger was.
Yeah, it was like, we were like, you can't be serious. You must be joking. Oh, yeah, he's a nice guy. Does he work here? Because he was having the Indianapolis hat on.
Who was this Sheldon?
I'm not sure if it was Sheldon or Charles. And we were like, guys, yeah, but we saw him with the Indianapolis hat. And I was like, because he owns the track.
Yeah. Well, he owns everything.
And we were like, what the fuck? He was like that serious? Like, yeah. Oh, fuck, I didn't know. I thought he was a fan. I said we went to the fan shop and bought the Indianapolis hat or whatever. He had no clue. But I'm not sure who it was from.
Who doesn't know Roger Penske?
I think it must be. I think it was Charles, to be honest. Nothing against Charles, but I mean, I'm not sure.
Well, I would be less surprised about Charles and Sheldon. To be fair. Can ask next time if Sheldon Kelvin.
Yeah, it was one of the two. So.
What do you think about the championship deciding move between Albuquerque and Irani? Need to bring in some gossip in the podcast, some opinions.
I think 1 hour and a half to go, 2 hours. I think too optimistic from Albuquerque. At the end, I would go for it as well, but with 2 hours to go, Durrani also didn't give him any space. And I think they touched already mid-corner.
The thing is with Dirani, he knows I don't like him. I mean, what don't like? I respect him, but he's always involved in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but in Europe, you will get an easier penalty for this, huh?
Yeah, but he always makes these crashes. And Albuquerque was okay. You could say it was on the optimistic side. Maybe he said corner, but I mean, Dirani, I thought it was dirty.
Yeah. I also agree.
He literally just...
He literally just give him any space. Yeah. The first thing...
You can give him like a centimeter is enough. Even then, he would be able to probably not make it because he's on the outside, and next corner, Dirani would be on the inside, but he just shoved him off the road.
Yeah, no, 100%. And at the end, if it would be the last 30 minutes, I would fully understand. I would try the same. Yeah. But 2 hours to go, I would not try it there.
Yeah, but also from Dirani, if it was the last lap and you're fighting for the championship,
then I also understand. I would do the
everybody would go and search that limit.
But this was not also for him. It was not nice. But I think they touched already mid corner because I saw some smoke, and I think that's where he couldn't make it. I think or whatever, he just pushed him wide. For sure, it was dirty, 100%. Yeah. So it's more to blame on Dirani's side for me. But the move was for me in that moment of the race. Yeah,
I think it was a bad crash because I only saw on Twitter yesterday Albuquerque saying he was all right. I think he went straight on in the wall. So.
Yeah, the car was broken. Yeah. It was a dirty... I could call it a dirty crash.
Did you see the new cars, LMDh?
The new ones?
Signet?
Yeah, I saw Alpine. The Alpine looks good, huh?
The sound is nice. You know it has the Formula 2 engine?
Yeah?
Because I put on the video and I listened to the sound. I was like, yeah, it sounds quite cool. It sounds familiar. And then I saw there's a Formula 2 engine in it.
It looks good. It looks because they were testing in a few weeks ago.
You guys were there. BMW was there, no?
I wasn't there. BMW was there. And yeah, they said it looked good. It was, I mean, it was still, it's the first few tests, so first few tests. So
It's an Orica, right? So it's an Acura.
yeah, so it's gonna be
I mean,
competitive.
I guess
think.
now if they build a second car, it will be sorted from the beginning.
Yeah,
Because it's
but
pretty
they're
much
not. I don't know.
an
I'm not
Acura without
sure
a
they are
bodywork.
allowed because it's homologated for the Acura. So I'm not sure if they can change a lot.
As well, but yeah, if you first build a car as a manufacturer, like with
Yeah,
us Multimatic, or they build one now, you know where the weaknesses are and the problems and
Yeah,
that
this
kind
for
of
sure.
stuff.
But like chassis and body wise, I'm not sure.
But on the other hand, you guys have the Lara, and
Yeah.
Cadillac has the Lara as well, no?
Cadillac has a lot as well. And also, no, there's only two.
Lamborghini is Ligier.
I don't think this will work. But let's see. Maybe who knows? Because they already had some issues. I heard.
Well, yeah, the crash.
Yeah, but also the first time they went to the homologation stuff,
Yeah.
they found out the cockpit was too small or too low, so they had to start all over again.
No way. Yeah. Shit.
So, yeah, let's see. Maybe they are very competitive, but
Who else is joining next year? Back Lamborghini, Alpine, BMW. These Italians, this LMH car from
yeah. Yeah. So I was there. I was in
Bonomi
Monza.
is driving.
Yeah,
with
I
them,
was in Monza. They were there, but
Are they joining or not?
I think they are. It was together with Ferrari.
Michelotto.
Yes, Michelotto.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Who
And then
builds
also
cars,
Honda. And are they not joining Acura? Are they not
Not-
coming to WEC?
Not next year. I think that 2025 they will try to join.
Okay.
I think it will be cool WEC next year with
Yeah.
extra LMDh, LMH, and then GT3s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be very nice. Also a nice calendar.
Yeah.
Let's see.
will be cool.
Then I had Zandvoort. Was the last race of the season. Was nothing special. We could still mathematically win the championship, but I think I have more chance winning the Euro Millions than winning the championship. So yeah, we didn't win that. We came third. But it was good. It was good fun. What is your thing that you're looking forward to most to in the winter?
The winter?
Oh, but you don't have a lot of winter, to be honest.
Well, we have Jacqueline and myself. We're going 1 week on holiday without Emily,
Oh, yeah?
straight after Macau to Maldives.
Oh, yeah. You go to the same place again for 6 years in a row.
It's the second time, and then I go straight. But I'm actually looking forward to that quite a lot because it's like a week of
Not doing anything.
no training, eating whatever I'm gonna see, if it's gluten or whatever. I'll
Really,
take
as
some
well?
stomach pills and spend some time on the toilet. I haven't drank anything since now almost a year, and I'm thinking about having a drink or two in Maldives, or maybe not. Depends.
You were way too serious. You only live
Yeah, I'm
once.
quite anti-alcohol by now.
Yeah, at the end of the year, you can drink once or twice, huh?
No, but it's not anymore about sports. It's just about you see a lot of people stop drinking now everywhere.
I didn't find them yet.
Well, not in your environment, maybe. You have the influence of Victoria.
No,
You have to go in rehab if you have to stop drinking.
no, it's okay. Just sometimes she.
Well, if she has to live with you, you understand people that she drinks.
Oh, fuck off. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's just sometimes she. I mean, she's not alcoholic. Not that people
No.
think that she's an
Well,
alcoholic.
technically, if you drink 1 glass a day, you're considered an alcoholic. Yeah?
Oh, yeah? But this she doesn't do. It's
Then even
close.
you are an
It's maybe
alcoholic.
close. No. I told because I'm training now twice a week since a few weeks.
Jacqueline does even more.
And I was sick lately, and I was drinking as well a little bit. Like after the season, we had an after-season party in Zandvoort, and I was so bad at training. Like I know I'm bad, but I was even worse than bad.
I mean, alcohol is toxic. It's
Yeah,
like
but
you
it
drink
was a day
poison.
after. So now I'm gonna go Tuesday again, and I'm not gonna drink anything until then because 2 days ago I had my last
Geneva.
drink. So now I'm gonna try to not do it.
Now, believe me, I mean, Jacqueline also, I'm also quite anti like sugar and giving kids sugar
Giving
drinks
kids?
or Fanta or cola or whatever. These I'm extreme on the health side of things, and you can always argue, yeah, it's always been like that. But people used to smoke as well, and now they realize
Yeah.
smoking isn't good. And yeah.
What are your thoughts about, well, we talk about LMDh already, but there is a rule that they want to make LMDh and LMH the same with the four-wheel drive stuff. So LMH now, for people who don't know that LMH is a four-wheel drive system, but it only kicks in at every brand has a different league regarding to BOP, but it comes in around 120, 160 kph. Then the
Later, I think.
later, and then it kicks into four-wheel drive. And LMDh does not have this. So now in the red, you're disadvantaged by a lot. Huh? It's a big difference.
Depends the tracks, but I think your mainly disadvantage is on braking, because they can have, or they have, a hybrid recovery system on the front brakes where you can just set up your braking way more complex than a standard brake.
Yeah.
That's why you could see in Fuji when we're fighting the Toyota, they can brake deeper into the corners without locking up, because it's electronics. They can just...
So actually they can almost, not ABS, but it's...
No, not ABS, but it's, yeah, getting close to that. But why? Because I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I read an article, when was it, a few weeks ago? I think it was Vincent who I read it from.
I don't think they would be
that he's pushing
able
for
to...
this.
Yeah, for sure. For
Because
sure,
it's
there's
a
still
disadvantage.
For sure, there is still a difference between LMH and LMDh, and there hasn't been an LMDh win in WEC, which
I mean,
says enough about
Yeah.
how it's working at the moment. That's all I'm going to say about it. But I don't think that will happen. They can solve it with BOP. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure.
there will always be differences, and for sure there will be tracks where the other ones will be better than the other one. But if now you're going to say you can have four-wheel drive, you need to redesign a whole new car. Maybe for the next homologation cycle then, but not for the next 2 years. I can't imagine.
Or if you change the when it gets active, that you make it active at.
But then you still have the braking part.
Yeah, but then you take that off as well.
Then they have to redesign a new car. Then they have
No, they don't
a
have to
hybrid
redesign.
system
It's
in the
just
front which they're not using. You cannot not use it, I think, because the whole brakes are made around.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I didn't do a season in that championship, so I just read it. But
yeah, I mean, for sure, like I said, there hasn't been an LMDh car winning yet. I think we've been the only ones on the podium so far.
you're gonna go. You take the start in Bahrain. You're gonna go for the same as in Fuji.
I don't know, depends where we start and how we go, but yeah, I agree. I mean, at the moment, it's still not the same competitiveness. Which, to be fair, in the beginning of the season, you would say we were not sorted as well to be able to fight Toyota, regardless of BOP or
With
whatever.
time,
but
it gets better.
But by now, I would say we are, and we are getting closer, and we are getting more sorted, and I think we're not bad at the moment. But yeah, these are rules which are not in our hands, and
Let's see.
technically, we're not even allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, in the press.
Well, does this count as press?
No, this is a podcast.
A hobby.
This is a podcast. So,
What are you looking forward to in the winter?
yeah. So I have one more race in December. And then, as you know, I'm planning to how should I say? Yeah. Well, I'm planning some stuff privately, as you know. So I'm busy with that, and I'm trying to. It's a nice. Well, I shouldn't read it. Planning to build a house.
Oh, fine. I was waiting for it. Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't want to say about it anyway. So it's a lot of nice things.
A lot of people build houses. That's not something to be ashamed of.
No, but it's a nice how do you say roller coaster, or how you say that you have to go through project. You have to go meet all the people. You have to go to different stores to to get everything as nice as you want. So I'm probably going to be busy with that a lot because I have time in the winter. And for the rest, take some more golf lessons.
We went golfing to Top Golf in
I saw a video of that, yeah.
Atlanta. This time I sucked. Nick Tandy was good at it, actually.
Yeah?
We bet him $50 to hit the car to collect the balls. And first time he missed it like by an inch, and then I think the 10th time he hit him.
It's funny, yeah? But you can get in shit of it when you hit them.
Emily was playing the whole time.
It's fun. It's actually a very good idea. Actually, to be honest, we
Like
should try to do it in Belgium.
Top Golf, I like because it's not like running behind the ball. It just hits some balls and
You're not running behind the ball. You're
Yeah,
walking behind the ball.
this is like more games, and you're just social, more having a drink and putting like in the colors and
Yeah, but you socialize as well when you're playing.
yeah. But there is starting to be Top Golf in Europe.
Yeah, but we should try to do it in Belgium. You should
Go
invest.
ahead. I should invest. Yeah. You come up with a business plan and I'll have a look.
Yeah, but to be honest, really, you know how you were there. It was completely full or almost full. It's crazy how it works. You can eat, you can drink, you can have
Yeah,
fun.
but it is coming in Europe. I saw it somewhere. I think I don't know where.
But is it from Top Golf or it's something
Yeah.
else?
Top Golf. So I'm pretty sure they have it. I mean, you cannot just copy it, I guess. You have a look. Come with your business plan and.
Yeah, because
I'll
also
invest the
nowadays you can, you have like a range and then you have the screens as well. I think this could also work, but yeah, I have to do some digging.
Go build your house first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call René.
We have one more question.
You have
The
one more
last one.
question?
Well,
What's
not
the
a question. It's a question for the fans, actually, for the people who are watching. To maybe we're gonna make a thing on Instagram. Or Lawrence gonna make
Obviously, Lawrence.
a thing on Instagram because he has nothing to do. Questions for them to ask us, or maybe if our next podcast is with Rennie,
We can do another Q&A episode.
yeah, to answer the questions. I think that's nice. Last time it was good fun.
You guys can also send in questions after an episode, which we can then answer the next episode, like asking why did you hit Maxime Martin, or why do you call Bortolotti Bortoflotti, or whatever you want, and we can answer it then on the next show.
Also a good idea. That's also a good idea.
I'm built to have good ideas.
Yeah, you should do something with it. I think you should. You took the wrong career.
No, but maybe we have an interesting guest in a couple days. Yeah, let's try and have one more before we leave to Bahrain or Macau.
Yeah.
And then, yep, that's about it. I have to go jump on my bike, and you have to go decide the kitchen. I hear it.
Yeah. Well, not decide, but well, I mean, we're going with Victoria,
you
so I don't have a
any-
lot to
Yeah,
decide.
exactly.
And I had Andreas on the phone a few days ago, and I had him. I got him on the phone when I just came out of the kitchen, and he was even laughing with me already. Like, why do you actually go for the kitchen? You are not doing anything. So you know, it goes around quick.
Story of life.
So yeah,
Okay, thanks for
thanks a lot,
watching.
guys and girls and babies.
Babies?
Not sure. You never know these days.
The gender neutral baby. What? Oh, this I hate. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Yeah. Watch us on wherever you watch, download wherever you download, and speak to you in a couple of days, weeks, months, a year.
No, we should try now the next few days. We have another one.
Yeah.
Florence not too lazy.
Check.
Peace out.
Thanks for listening.